Okay, hello everyone, this is Fields of Blue. We're about to start our new match for the Wolga tournament. This is going to be between RAF and, Legion XX. And they're just starting right now. RAF starting out on the Axis team. And they are going to be attacking this round. Let me just go back to the game screen. Here we go. Looks like I'm going to be hiding behind that wall as well, but we have Deck Memnon up on the top stairs here trying to guard against Palermo. Already killed one of the Axis players. They are down to just 4 against 3. And Palermo, looking down the wrong hallway there as one of the Legion XX people come down the stairs. Let's see who else we have here. Kaiser coming right up behind one of the Legion players and killing him. Very good flanking there. And Memnon looks like he's going down, but 2 more of the Axis go down as well, leaving it 2-1. My goodness, it is some very fast play right now from the Axis. Doomshire also going down. And there we go, RAF take the first point within just a couple minutes. So we did have more matches scheduled for today, but some of them fell through. Glad to have you guys here for the one that we have right now. This is, again, RAF versus Legion XX. And I should probably close my community. No, I'll leave it open. Kaiser Soza goes down as he moves into the building. Let's see. Bilbo 248 moving to the right flank. Looks like the Allies have an advantage right now in manpower. Zaki right ahead of him. Bilbo goes down to Zaki. Memnon inside the building. He's going to be moving through the doorways very carefully. Alright. Burritos hiding in the smoke. The attackers do reinforce. And let me get a better view right now of the players really quick. We have Kaiser Soza, we have Bob Lee, Partisan, Lieutenant Palermo, Burritos, and Bilbo 248 on RAF. And the Axis are beginning to capture. Ooh, Burritos goes right down to one of the Legion players. He's right in front of him with a PPSH. Meanwhile, Palermo and Doomshooter are duking it out. Looks like Doomshooter took a bunch of players down, but Palermo might have got him in the end. Partisan is outside of the cap zone. He probably wants to move in there, although I don't know what he's using right now. Let me get a better view. He's got a, okay, he is using an assault class, so he has the MP40. Let's see him if he's going to move in. He's the last one alive right now for the Axis. They need to reinforce again and get in there. They only have a minute left right now. XX is putting up a very strong defense so far. And let me up the volume a little bit because I feel like it's a little too low. There we go. Ditzler hiding in the corner alongside the back of the building. And he does go down, making it another reinforcement wave. And really quick on XX, we have Deck Memnon, Doomshooter, Ditzler, Zaki, Roar, and we have Zweilich, which is, of course, Twilight in German, so I'll remember to call him that. Bilbo 248 and Lieutenant Palermo go down on the attack on the new wave, and looks like the rest of them are starting to move into the building. Bob Lee already given influence. Kaiser Soza as well, and the Axis do capture it. On to the third objective. We're only about 5 minutes in so far. They're going pretty fast at this point. We hear some shots firing from across the building, but Kaiser looks like he's got a view on whoever it was. Does not get that kill. Ooh, Partisan and Burritos go down as they move into the building. Bilbo 248 though, not going to be scared off. He's going to move in. He's going to find Dittler. Oh, but Dittler gets him first. Kaiser just outside the building now is going to start moving in. And it's 2-5 right now. The Allies with a huge lead in manpower. As well as the Axis are out of reinforcements. This is going to be very difficult for them. Another one goes down. Bob Lee dying to Dittler. And Kaiser looking through the doorway. He's going to try to... Oh!
Switching sides.
Gets caught by Memnon. Alright, 3.5 minutes is our time. We will go ahead and start the timer as I reload, just to be very sure. I see the event is up. Very good. Thank you to Franz Kaiser for hosting the event. We had a little bit of technical problems today, but I'm very glad to have them hosting this community event for us. They're helping keep the competitive community alive, and it's a great thing. So now we're going to watch the Allies, who are now attacking, and already the Axis are down 2 players. against the Allies who have now a one-person advantage, which was a two-person advantage a second ago. But War goes down and Dittler goes down. Partisan moving up. Oh! Comes right up on Zaki and takes him out. Palermo on the top floor. Memnon runs right past him, but he doesn't kill him. Memnon does die, though. It looks like Palermo accidentally hitting some of his allies with grenades. His Axis allies, that is. And let's see. Okay, Dittler moving up, as well as Doomshooter, all the other players. Making better use of the smoke this time, looks like. Let's see, it is 3-6. The Allies literally have a two-person or a three-person advantage. But the Axis could be very well held up inside. Doomshooter trying to sneak around that corner. Who's in there waiting for him? It's Bilbo. Ooh! Looks like he got the kill on Bilbo. Very nice play. And Zaki against Palermo. Palermo unfortunately having more bullets to put out. But he goes down to Doomshooter. And that is the final, or the second objective. No, I'm sorry, the first objective. What am I thinking? Axis moving up to defend now. That's terrible perspective. There we go. Memnon throwing some nades out. Looks like we got some smoke going up on the right side too. One of the allies already down. It is Zaki. But one of the Axis as well dying. Dittler now also moving up. He is mounted outside the wall. Putting a couple shots down. Not getting any hits though. Doomshooter inside the building, just kind of hanging out. Ooh, Kaiser runs in. Looks like he might have rubber banded there a little bit, but he got the kill on Doomshooter, but did die to Roar. It looks like another player went in there and died to Roar as well. Two Axis against 4 allies now. This is going to be very difficult to defend. Oh, Dittler gets the kill on Partisan. And Palermo's the only one left alive right now. He's going to move in. But they go ahead and capture it. Alright, so the first point does go to, that would be Legion XX. Go ahead and put that up on the scoreboard. Showing us that they have a very solid attack and defense. All around, pretty strong play. We're moving on now to barracks again. We're going to switch sides, and then we're going to continue. So if you're just tuning in, this is again the Wolga tournament for this is a hardcore realism tournament. This is right now RAF versus XX, and it's being hosted by the Franz Kaiser clan from Germany. Thanks to them for hosting it. And we're into the second rotation of barracks. First point going to XX, and we'll see who the second point goes to. There we go. All players are now loading in really quickly, and let's see. It looks like for XX we have, I'm not sure if Dittler has been on their team before or not. Partisan joining the wrong side, unfortunately. Some new faces here today that I've not seen before, unless they've changed their names, which is always possible. And it looks like they're just preparing. Dittler saying to Twilight, "Why you no cover my flank?" They've been teasing each other all day. Okay, our objectives are up, so I'm going to switch back to the main camera. Axis are moving in as XX, Legion XX now on the attack as the Axis players. Bunch of fire coming down. Kaiser already on the second floor. I guess it's Kaiser now. He does die to one of the Axis players, though. Twilight also going down on the Axis team. Making it 5-5. Partisan moving in, though. Gets a sight on one of them. Ooh! 3 of them, more like. They were waiting for him around that corner. But now 2 of the allies go down, making it 5-3, but now 4-3 after one of the Axis players died as well. But the Axis go ahead and capture it pretty quickly. And we're moving on to the political school now. Partisan already proning, getting ready for, yeah, the Axis players come around through that open area. He's looking for anyone he can find, but they put down smoke. Very smart. And Kaiser moves up, finds an Axis player, but doesn't quite get the kill. He finds Doomshooter and Roar. Takes a couple shots himself, but is able to bandage up. He's looking, oh, Twilight and Doomshooter inside, but he doesn't get the kills. They were definitely prepared for him. Bilbo, though, moving up. A bunch of Axis all around him. Yeah, he does go down. And now Memnon. Where is Memnon? He's all the way out here. He's in the most bizarre location right now. I guess he's doing a very long flank, but I'm surprised he's not getting hit by spawn protection, actually. I'm really curious to see where he's going to go. Oh, he's just too far away. They capture it right out before he even gets in range. Alright. Quite an interesting strategy. I think a little bit short on time for that, though. Especially in Countdown, when you gotta be moving pretty quick. Already, one of the Axis goes down. Another one of the Axis goes down. 6-4, and the Allies are doing a very good job defending. Ooh, Partisan finds Twilight. Twilight gets the kill. And Kaiser on the first floor in the smoke. In the reception room. Wow, a bunch of the Allies going down, though. The Axis had a disadvantage, now they're at an advantage. 4-2 in favor of the Axis. He runs in and kills, I think it was Kaiser. Or Kaiser. Yeah, it definitely was Kaiser. And Memnon's moving up, but they capture it right out from under them, killing off all the Allied players. Here we go, on to the 4th objective. Yep. I'm sure it's the 4th objective. Okay, one of the Axis already goes down. And they still have both reinforcement waves up right now. They're attacking very, very strong. Man, this is a fast, action-packed game. Grenade going off right outside. Sounds like he hit one of the Axis. Yeah, he definitely did. They're definitely bleeding out. Here comes Memnon. Tossing a couple nades in. Gotta be careful though, don't do any Allied kills. Ooh, Partisan! Partisan! My goodness! Gets 2 kills as the 2 Axis players try to move in. Very nicely done. Dittler, though, guarding the outside. The attackers do reinforce. First reinforcement wave used for them. They do have one more if they even need it. And it looks like they should be able to capture this no matter what, because they do have an advantage right now, plus they're going to have an entire extra reinforcement wave. I don't see any situation here where XX won't be able to capture. Looks like he was shooting up to the 2nd floor. Palermo and Zaki in the 1st floor in a corner. And this is the best spot for the Axis. You just wait there and give influence and just let them come to you, because you have such a good location here that they just simply cannot attack you easily without getting hit. Alright, 4 minutes and 6 seconds to the final cap. Very good time. Very fast play. We will see how the Allies cope with attacking now. So again, thanks everyone for viewing today. Like I said, we have some technical problems, but everything is working out now, so my timer is a little bit delayed. I'll give it an extra 10 seconds or something. But here we go. RAF already in the objective zone, already have a 4-5 advantage. It looks like Partisan got at least 1 kill. Buratos is down for them, though. Keys are moving up. 3 of the Axis go down. One of the Allies. Ooh. Twilight getting 2 kills as he moves into the building. Doing a quick 360 with his gun. Not getting any kills there, though. So again, we have 4 minutes on the clock, so we're already about 40 seconds in. And here comes RAF into the political school. Some very good smoke coming out. Let's see. Partisan goes down immediately. I'm now peering around the corners here inside the building. Ooh, some shots flying right over his head. Gotta be careful. And Dittler looks like he's guarding from behind the building, looking for other players trying to flank around it. Very smart there. I like that idea. That's smart. He can cut them off as they try to flank his own teammates and help be kind of a supportive role there. It is 5-3 right now in the Axis manpower's favor. In the Axis's favor in manpower. Ooh, Burritos. Oh, he's not even in the same building. He's completely out there. He's looking for flankers. But it's not quite helping his team right now. I think he needs to get into that objective zone to be useful. Although Dittler's down the way in that other building. Not going to find him, though. We're right inside there. Ooh, and Burritos goes down to the Doom Shooter. With probably the most gruesome death cry I've heard so far today. We are at about 2 minutes now. Partisan unloading a few shots. Kaiser, Bob Lee, and Palermo move right in, though. They have a big advantage now. After using that reinforcement wave, only one Axis left. Here comes Roar. Oh, Roar dies. They capture it. About 2 minutes now. They're moving very quickly, but they need to move even a little bit faster if they want to take this point. Ooh, grenade flying right by you, Kaiser. He moves just in time. And we have a bunch of the Axis going down 3-6 right now, although Dittler's right across the way from Kaiser. He's kind of stuck in that room now. But the Allies go ahead and capture it. They have way too much manpower right now to be deflected at all. And they have a little over a minute now. Maybe about a minute and a half, but they do have a reinforcement wave. They should just get in there, kill as many as they can. Looks like Partisan having trouble getting out of this pit. That's kind of a shame. Alright, and one player goes down on each side. RAF, though, making a very quick job of this attack. Ooh, some shots going down. One of the allies dying. Another ally dying. Memnon down the hallway, though. He's got to be careful. If he knew they were in that room, he could just unload his gun into the wall and penetrate the wall and just kill like half of them, but he, unfortunately, is not aware of that. Ooh, Bob Lee, though, just waiting for him. Although he will die, he will bleed out to that. Partisan moving up as well as the other allied players. They need to get in there. It's 3-4. Ooh, this is going to be close on the timer. Another ally goes down. Right now it's even in manpower. Even if they're all in there, they can't capture it. Okay, now they can. Dittler, though, on the second floor has it very well guarded off. He's going to move. Doom Shooter as well up on the second floor.
We have lost this battle, but victory will be ours again.
Alright, and the Axis take it. They do run out the clock, giving 1 point to XX. Well, another point to XX. Very well played. Go ahead and put that on the board, and we will see what the next map is. What an intense round. I can't believe it came right down to the wire to that. They were giving influence, but the timer just barely ran out on them. That was so close. Now remember, overtime does exist, but it only happens when the countdown timer is running down, not when the whole match timer is running down. Because when they can capture faster than you, overtime does not exist. The next map is apartments. We will watch the allies as they attack here. And again, the players are just loading really quick, so it'll be just a moment. Thank you guys for watching. It looks like we have 5 viewers now. I'm very happy to be bringing you this match today. This is, again, the Wolga tournament. This is the Hardcore Realism tournament being run by Franz Kaiser from Germany. My big thanks goes out to them. I really am so happy they're running this tournament for us. And I'm glad I can bring you guys these matches, because they've been really intense so far. I mean, we've only broadcasted 2 so far, but they have been just top-notch, really exciting matches. I'm really happy we can be doing this type of thing. And again, today it is RAF versus Legion XX. and I am your broadcaster today of Fields of Blue, as you all know. Most of you, hopefully. Looks like someone on XX might be having a little bit of trouble connecting. Dittler did disconnect just now. Sounds like they might be having some minor connection issues right now. So unfortunately, we just have to kind of sit and wait for a moment. So let's see, apartments. What can I say about apartments? Let's take a look here. Maybe I can give you a little bit of overview of strategies in this map. As if I know anything about competitive play, right? Okay. Well, basically, I mean, obviously the allies spawn all the way in the back here and they have to run around the building. What's interesting usually is that they have a couple different options. They can rush the objective zone straight over the bridge, or they can try to snipe out from over here inside this building. Now, the defenders obviously don't have reinforcement waves, so they can kill off just 2, 3, maybe even 4 players from here. It gives them a big advantage. And once they're in here, they have this objective. Actually, no, I'm thinking territory. I'm sorry. I think the whole thing is just one objective for Countdown. I so rarely get to play Countdown, but, you know, of course I do these broadcasts. Kind of embarrassing I don't know all the stuff about it, but whatever. But yeah, the first objective is here. The second one is, I think, Propaganda House. Third one is Potopovka Park. And the final one is the pharmacy. Now, let's see, Propaganda House, however, is widely different because they can pretty much move through the basement or through the side route, and these are both kind of risky. Usually when I'm defending here, I like to play the MG all the way in the back, and sometimes there's a mounted one even, and you just land some bullets right through this window, through this wooden board, and you'll usually get kills, because literally it passes right through that board, straight down this hallway, and you can oftentimes get a lot of kills with it. Okay. Looks like the players are back and ready. Alright, here's a little graphical bug that I know about. Whoops. Alright, but the players do spawn in. We're going to go back to the game screen really quick, and we're going to watch how they attack here. Zaki moving immediately to the left. Looks like he's the only one. Everyone else looks like moved to the right. XX is, or I'm sorry, Legion XX is attacking first on this. I don't know if it was their choice of map, but they are the first ones to attack here. Immediately some machine gun fire goes down. Oh, you can see there's an axis in here. It's Burritos, and I can't fly through the window, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and just move around and get a view of the players. And again, see, the Axis doing a very good job using that counter-sniping strategy, where they're going to just take out enemy players as they move up. Burritos actually covering the back flank and getting a kill. Inrub is dead for XX, though. Ooh, Memnon. Moving right in on Bob Lee, but right behind Bob Lee is one of the allies. Oh, it's Twilight. Come on, Twilight, just put a bullet right through that window. I don't think he knows. I don't think he's aware.
Damn this gun!
Doom Shooter is in the objective. Okay, another ally going down. Sounds like they might have had a bit of friendly fire there, unfortunately. But that is what happens when you're playing realism. There are absolutely no indicators of faction besides what they look like. Zaki tossing a grenade up, very smart move, but they are going to run out of players in just a moment. Ooh, very good play, Zaki. Throwing him off with the grenade and then running up while he's completely out of position, completely unprepared, and getting that kill. Palermo, though, totally ready for Zaki as he comes around that corner, getting that kill on him. Making it a 4-5 in the manpower right now. Partisan also sniping from the top window. Inrub behind that freaking tree, just cannot barely get the sight on him. Excuse me. Burritos also on the top floor. And let's see, Memnon just tossing some grenades in. He just wants to try to clear them out. A lot of grenades coming out. Very smart move. Memnon looks like... I don't know if he got a kill there. I don't know if there's anyone there. He's probably waiting for Bob Lee, who got him last time when he moved into the building. Ooh, Doom Shooter. Very nicely well. Very nicely camping that staircase. Getting the kill as one of the exits runs down to him. There is just so much to talk about here. I'm just completely running my mouth right now. Alright, let's see how the Allies are going to attack the Propaganda House. This is probably one of my favorite objectives in the entire game, just because there's so many different ways to go about it, and it's such a good challenge to try to get in there and capture it. Some smoke going out right in front of the building, which would lead you to believe they're going straight in. Indeed, some of them are. Doomshooter in the bottom floor of that abandoned apartment building. You should probably move up in there and try to clear it out, but maybe he's just unaware that someone could be up there. Palermo guarding inside, while Keyser is guarding the back with him. Oh, I see. They're just on parallel sides, guarding each other's doors. That's pretty smart. Of course, Keyser knows when someone runs out from the back. Ooh, it's Doomshooter. Oh, Doomshooter gets the kill. But Bilbo comes around that corner and gets him. Some shots going down, probably from Dittler. No, it's Inrub playing the LMG. He's gonna just unload into the room. And Twilight on the second floor probably wants to move in here, but gotta be careful. Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate. He gets the kill, but he will bleed out. And there are no Axis left. I don't know why it's not auto-capping. There we go. They're moving at a pretty good pace, but they need to be a little bit more brisk. Alright, looks like Roar and Doomshooter are taking the backwards way. Throwing out the smoke, though. Bilbo knows they're there. Indeed, Roar moves all the way to the far back. I want to see where he's going. Palermo in the very sneaky spot back here, waiting for someone to try to flank. Here they come. Here comes Memnon. Ooh, he goes under fire, but I don't think they get the kill. Roar and Twilight. Roar goes down. Twilight does get the kill, and Memnon looks like he was able to bandage up or didn't even get hit. So it was kind of a successful flank. Excuse me, I had to say that so many times just to get it right. But they did, however, lose one of their players, and they did lose the element of surprise, which makes it very difficult to really utilize that flanking. Oh, Burritos, unfortunately getting that TK, leaving only him alive against 3 of the allies, and they do have a reinforcing wave left. I'm sure they want to save it, though, for the last objective. Oh, Burritos, this is so tense. Here comes Twilight! Oh, Twilight rushes him and gets that kill. Wow. I would have sworn that Burritos would have gotten that. Unfortunately, just a little bit of poor aim at that just one moment. Just couldn't get it. Alright, the final objective now. Into the pharmacy. 2 players die in the Axis, 1 for the Allies, and Partisan gets a sight on someone as they move up into this top floor. Zaki! Come on, Partisan! Very nicely played. It is 4-4 right now, even up the manpower. Just that 1 kill. Now 4-3, Axis with a slight advantage. And Burritos shooting a Doomshooter. Doesn't look like he got the kill, though. Oh, Doomshooter's bleeding out. Didn't get to bandage up just in time. And Keys are moving up. Ooh. He wants to flank as they push up. This is very smart. He's going to guard this route, guard this entire hallway, and just wait for them to move up through it. Here comes Zaki. First kill. Oh, he dies to Memnon. I was expecting him to get more kills there. I thought that he was going to be like first kill, second kill, third kill, but he unfortunately just got the 1. Roar there ready for Burritos to kill some assholes up.
Switching sides. And
Palermo being the last one to die. 6 minutes and 48 seconds is the time. Just reconnect. And we'll go ahead and start the timer right now. This is, again, just the first round of apartments. We are going to switch teams again and do it all over again in just a moment, as soon as this is over. We're going to be watching the Axis this time. Looks like they just started. And the Axis taking a little bit of a slower approach now. Ooh, grenade goes off and gets 2 kills. My goodness. Kaiser dies to Roar. And only 1 Axis left already. My goodness, Doom. Or, I'm sorry, Legion. What a defense they just put up. Zaki also on the second floor watching down into the smoke. Oh, he... Ooh. He gets 2 kills, possibly? One of the allies goes down. Bob Lee is bleeding out after fighting with, I'm not sure who it was, actually. No way for me to tell. 4 of them, 5 of them dead. Already on their second reinforcement wave. I don't know if they're even going to be able to capture the first objective. This is such a solid defense from Legion. Palermo, though, looking around. I'm sure he wants to find at least 1 person and kill them off before dying, because then they're just going to force the reinforcement anyways. Tries to flank. Ooh, gets the kill. Very fast play. Oh, Twilight takes him out, though. And that's the last reinforcement wave for the Axis. Ooh. Another one of the Axis goes down as they move up. Kaiser. Moving to the left side now. He's going to hop over the wall. Yep. I hear a lot of gunfire, so let's see what's going on over here. Ooh, Doomshot on the second floor. And Memnon dying to Bilbo right after killing Buratos. Here we go, Axis 2 to 3 right now. Can they even capture this first objective? I don't know. Bilbo tossing in a nade. I feel like the windows are kind of like whack-a-mole. You never know which one's going to actually have the enemy players in it, but you can try to toss a grenade in. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't. But right now it's only 1 Axis player left. It is going to be Bob Lee against the rest of the enemy team. And he is the LMG player, so that's pretty difficult for him to pull off, for him to get all these kills. Actually, where is his light machine gun? Did he switch class on me? And what is in that big tube? Maybe a map. Maybe that's what's in that tube. I hear a lot of Russian button around him. And the Allies take the point, which would be another point for Legion. Legion takes the final point. This is 3 to 0 now. And that was some incredibly strong play from Legion XX. I don't know if I've seen someone attack that quickly on apartments. Or, I'm sorry, defend that strongly. That was some very strong defense. One of the players did leave for RAF. It might be a rage quit. I hope not. But either way, that was an intense couple maps. My goodness. The attacking was just so fast and so well coordinated, and the defense was just solid. Like, there's no other word for the defense. It was just solid. Nobody could get through that. Okay, the players are loading back in. Okay, Huser came back. Oh, they're just so silly. They're just being all kinds of silly right now in the chat. We're making silly smiley faces at each other. Alright, Doom Shooter just disconnected. He might have been having a little bit of an issue. He did indeed have a disconnect issue. He will be back in just a moment. So again, thank you guys for tuning in today. This has been such an exciting match to watch. I will be putting up on YouTube very promptly after this, so definitely check that out if you haven't seen all the match today. It was very, very good. And we're going to be playing the final map in just a moment once he reconnects. And that'll probably be it for today for the broadcasts. And the map is apartments, which again, I'm not sure whose pick it was, but we are playing on apartments. Let's go back into some new synopsis of the map, because why not? So Potopovka Park is... I'm not too familiar with this cap zone, actually, because usually we lose it. Propaganda House, which says a lot about my ability as a player. But, I like it because there's a couple different ways to go about it. You can move in through here and use smoke, and there's a neat area here where you can hide up and some sandbags to hide behind while you're capping the objective. So that gives you a good tactical advantage, but there's also this spot, which I find most players, at least on the North American servers, like to go to. You kind of run in and you can snipe people from here, but it's really dangerous. I mean, anyone could throw in a, well, weird bug, a grenade and kill like pretty much everyone in there, so it's kind of dangerous as an objective. But it's quite an interesting area. A lot of the Axis players, when they're defending, like to go up here and snipe from it too, especially MGers. They can get right up here and just watch all the way down there. Very clever. We're still waiting on Doom Shooter. And again, the score is 0-3. The game's pretty much already decided. We're just going to do the final one. Excuse me. I have a little bit of thing going on with my throat today, but hopefully I'm not getting sick. That would be awful. Alright, they did just load in. I'm going to go back to the game screen. And here we go. Looks like four of the RAF players going immediately to the right. One of them, Palermo, going straight down the center. He's going to be probably tossing up some smoke for his allies. Indeed, there it goes, bouncing all the hell over the place. A bunch of MG fire coming down from Bob Lee, who's in a very vulnerable spot up there. We hear another nade going up. They are just so sure there's going to be someone here, but indeed there is not.
I can still fight.
Bertos and Palermo moving up as well as Keyser. All Partisan sticks back. Here comes Bilbo. He's going to try to flank around the back. But XX has been very prepared for their flanking strategy so far. Oh, there's an Axis dead. Don't shoot your allies, Bilbo. Alright, here he goes. He's moving in. They're starting to capture the objective. They did have 6-3 advantage right now in the manpower. So they definitely have more than enough to capture this. Palermo does go down, the first death on the allied team. Another one going down, Kizer Souza. Ooh, Partisan and Buratos. And Palermo. Oh, Bilbo. Dying to Doom Shooter. And it looks like XX has successfully held it off. But Doom Shooter will die to the bleed out. Looks like he's... Oh wait, no, he's... What's going on? That was so strange. Okay. Anyways, Bilbo goes down immediately after the respawn. And the other allies are trying to move up again. Partisan, or Palermo, might want to throw out some more smoke. Indeed he does, which is a very smart play. Don't want to die on your way in. Excuse me again. Zaki, though, has his PTSH. He's ready for them. Gets one kill on Palermo as they move up. But the allies go ahead and capture it right out from under the Axis. Success. And here we go. On to the propaganda house. Inrub is going to move into the right side flank. He's going to try to defend this area. He is playing the LMG. And he's just shooting out a couple shots at a time, hoping that someone walks into that doorway. He might in fact get lucky. XX already having a very commanding lead in the manpower, 5-3. With only one reinforcement wave left for RAF, they need to be very careful. If they move in very carefully, they can maybe take their time, be a little bit more safe about it, but they're being pretty dangerous so far. Kind of being haphazard with how they attack. Another ally goes down. Palermo also going down. I'm surprised they had that back flank covered, but indeed they did. Souza looks like he killed off, who was it? Bob Lee? No, it was Inrub, of course. Excuse me. On his way in from the right flank. Oh, but he goes down from behind. Nice guarding by the Axis player. War, though, my goodness. Just waiting for the allies. Only gets one kill, but still. Doom Shooter also flanking. Gets Bilbo on the kill. Buratos now has to wait for him to try to move down. Oh, another body just falls down the stairs. How grim is that? Palermo, though, moves up and dies as well to Doom Shooter. My gosh, that was a killing spree right there. Buratos barely gets the kill on Twilight, but he's going to bleed out. That's it. It's over. They can't capture it. 2 minutes and 7 seconds is the first objective. My goodness. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just start the timer right now. That was... I can't believe it came down to 1-1, and then he bled out to death. That was so insane. Alright, onto the Axis. Now it's XX time to attack and Inrub, not wasting any time moving all the way up to the top floor, just going to be sniping with that LMG of his. And he's got his exact spot chosen and ready. Looks like already one of the allies goes down. Bilbo, though, comes right across floor and gets the kill on him. Not much for the second floor down. Watching that flank. That back flank, but not getting any kills. RAF putting up a decent defense. Tied up the manpower right now 3-3 from an advantage. Now it is 2-3, Axis with a slight disadvantage. Let's see how Doom Shooter is going to go about this. Toss a nade up. Not getting anything with it. Oh, some bullets flying past him. Hopefully not from Inrub. Well, probably from Inrub. Buratos also moving up the backside now. He's very cautious of that back flank, but Doom Shooter's not anywhere near it. Ooh, good defense by Palermo. And now Inrub's the only one left. They go and reinforce. He's just going to try to spew some shots in there and get some kills, but I don't know. It doesn't look like he's having much success. Good, a very nice look at that. Pretty good animation there. And RAF, 3 of them still alive. 2 of the Axis goes down. 3 of the Axis goes down. Some shots going up to Buratos. He's got to, yeah, prone out of the way, dive away from that bullet fire. Partisan prone inside some sandbags, but they know where he is. He's got to be really careful here. Doom Shooter especially just waiting over there for him. Here comes Zaki. Ooh, another ally goes down. In a very strange position, actually. And Doomshooter now moving up. Oh, finds Palermo. Palermo gets the kill. Very quick exchange there. Here comes Partisan. Moving into the building. The attackers go ahead and reinforce again. It's already... well, it's already past the time. I don't think they're supposed to be able to capture now because the timer should be up.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to be useless.
It should be well past that minute. It was 2 minutes and 7 seconds, I believe. But let's... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Wait, did we not switch times already? Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my goodness. Of course they capped it in a slower time, but if they capture the next objective as well, then they can win it. If not, they will lose the points. I get a little confused with the score sometimes. My apologies. But, we will see how this turns out. Some very heavy gunfire going down, but no kills just yet. One death on each side. And again, the X's have to capture this. If they do not capture this, they will lose the point. Burritos guarding the basement. Partisan on the top floor, along with, I think that's, you know what? I don't know who that is. We're gonna find out some smoke. Kaiser, though, being the other one in that room. Oh, goes down to the Axis player. Zaki from the outside. And Inrub finding out some pistol shots. Manpower is 4-3. It's very close so far. Anyone's game. Burritos, though, moving the wrong way. He's got to watch out behind him. Oh! He goes down to one of the Axis. And here's Inrub. They're going to capture it any second now.
I'm in position.
Axis take it. Full domination, 4-0. But my goodness, was that an exciting match to watch. Next objective is not the Potapovka Park. We are done. Alright, well that does it for today. Final score, 4-0. And that was an intense match. Excuse me. Yeah, that was very, very good. Okay, and again, that's our match for today for the Wolga tournament, for the Hardcore Realism tournament. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Fields of Blue. Thank you to Franz Kaiser for hosting it. Thank you to all the teams for playing. XX and RAF put up an excellent fight today, and I was really happy to see them play. Whoops, clicked the link on there for a second. And I'm just going to play it out some music, and thank you guys for watching.
Sound muted.
Oh!
Bye.